Welcome back to the railroad, everyone. In today's video, we add RC with sound and a battery to our egg liner. In today's video, I'm going to take this nice little egg liner and we're going to clean it up, do a few repairs, and then add some RC to it. So come on along, let's have some fun. So the first thing we'll want to do is roll over our little egg liner. On the bottom, you're going to see 4 screws, here, here, and here. Take them out with a Phillips driver and put them in a tray to keep them safe. So once we get into this, we have to replace this light bulb which has fallen inside. That'll come in a few minutes. Now that you have all 4 screws out, gently rock the cab back and forth until it comes loose from the chassis. Be mindful of the wires that are still attached between the chassis and the cab. We will remove those shortly. Next, remove the 2 screws holding the weight onto the motor block and set the weight aside to be reinstalled at a later time. At this point, I unsoldered the 2 lighting wires. Now that the wire has been disconnected, you're going to see a cardboard cutout taped to the inside of the cabin. I remove that and discard it and set the cab aside for now. We'll come back to it in a few minutes. Now pick up the motor block, roll it onto its back, and looking just inside of the motor block itself, you're going to see 2 screws here and here. Remove these 2 screws and the motor block will come apart from the chassis. Now when you separate the motor block from the chassis frame, you'll see 2 sets of wires. The wire harness with the red and black wires are from the track power pickup. I don't use those, so I tape that down to the top of the motor block. At this point, off camera, I went ahead and lubed the gears and the electric motor on the motor block. As I was done with the lubrication, I went ahead and plugged the blue and green wire back into the connection on the chassis frame and put the chassis frame back onto the motor block. Next, on your Revolution Train Engineer circuit board, you have 2 screw-in tabs marked motor. You'll add 2 wires, here I used a green and a white, to go down to the connection on the circuit board where your lights were connected in the first place. At this point, I reconnect the red and black lighting wires to the circuit board, and I solder the green and white wire to the red and black wire on the circuit board for the power connections to the motor block. Next, we needed to find a good place to keep the battery and the speaker. The battery is a 14.4 volt LiPo battery, and the speaker is just an 8 ohm speaker that I had here. You'll notice that the battery has a 2-prong quick disconnect in case I ever do need to replace it or remove it for some reason. Also, you can see the black and red lighting wires here, and on this side you'll see a brown and black speaker wire. In the next shot, you'll see that I had to notch the cab for both the power wire, the linking wire, and the charging wire. The power switch is a double pole, triple throw switch with the center 2 tabs coming from the battery. The right side 2 wires, black and red, are for power to the Revolution Train Engineer controller. The left 2 tabs will be for a charging cable, which I did not have attached at this time. We are ready to put this little beastie together. So, to lay out a few things for you. First, we have our charging cable here, which we just unsnap it to pull it loose. Right now we're charging. This is a lithium-ion battery. And of course, the battery is here along with your speaker. The lighting circuits all come in from these 2 wires. It is a Revolution Train Engineer soundboard, so it has diesel sounds. I've had to whittle away a couple of positions here for my wires here and for my power switch on this side. Now this is a 3-way switch, on, off, on. So in one direction, it charges, as it's doing now. Off is the center post, and then the other direction is run. Pretty simple unit. And this, of course, is the linking device to go with the Revolution Train Engineer. All right, now all we do is, yeah, we're going to have some wires showing, but the windows are darkened, so it'll look pretty decent still. And there we are. Now I just put my screws back in. Okay. Now we just have to wait for it to finish charging. So we'll come back when it's done charging. All right. She's done charging. So for the charging port, you saw me have this clip that the charger plugs into. To link this with any of the Train Engineer controllers, you press the red button after you've set the linking on the hand controller, and it will log for you. So that's also to let anybody know, if somebody else gets this engine, what type of battery is in here. It's a LiPo, so they'll need to know appropriately for charging. So on this side, we have a switch. Right now you can see it's in the off position, and when you throw it to this side, it's to charge. So that would be for charging. Right now the battery's fully charged, so it's off. And to run it, you throw it to that side. So we throw it over, put her on her wheels, and there we go. Link is okay. Now we pick up speed. And I stopped it. Okay. Now let's go the other direction. And we have a crossing whistle. And then for when we do a start and a stop, we have start, stop, and reverse. We have just a short whistle on number 4. And if you don't want to run with sounds, number 1 turns off your sounds. I think she sounds pretty good. Let's go the other direction. It's a nice smooth runner. All right. Today we have the trial of our little Eggliner, and as you can see, we have a switch for charging, or the center is off position and the back position is to run. Okay. We have the bell. We have a short whistle, or we have the full whistle. And she moves along quite well. There we go. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. Let's go run some trains. Well, the hobo camp is doing good today. Someone's playing the harmonica. Oh, spaceship crashed. Town's getting ready for the train show here in a week and a half. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be safe, stay healthy. We'll see you down the rails, and God bless.